Hello everyone and welcome to QualityRPGs. Today we are having part 6 of our Neverwinter Nights 2 main campaign playthrough, and we are about to enter the ruins of Highcliff Castle, and without further ado, let's get going. And it seems there is a trap straight away. And let's actually, at the very least that map over there. And it seems we are having some undead to deal with. And since our druid seems rather intent on going here straight away, okay, well, those lightnings did hit quite nicely. So it's only one room. Okay, fair enough. And what's the matter with that guy? Okay, and we don't want to leave any... Oh.
Master of the Fifth Tower, you grace me with your presence.
Yes, I am certain. The raising of the army and the attacks on Fort Lock, how do they proceed?
There have been complications, my lord. One of our disciples near Fort Lock has been slain. It shall not affect our plans at the fort, nor the raising of our troops. Our power runs strong here. The war our master pursued here so long ago still fuels our magic. Our enemies shall not prevail.
As long as Neverwinter is occupied, then you have served me, and through me, your master.
We are all in the service of the King of Shadows, Lord Garius. Sometimes we forget he is all around us, and there are no ranks and hierarchies before him.
Think what you will, as long as you carry out my orders. Ah, it seems someone else has come to pay their respects, priest. Perhaps the same ones who slaughtered the priest at Fort Lock. I suggest you deal with them before you share the same fate.
Okay. So, most definitely we are not going to leave this guy here in our back. And let's hope that... Okay, so much for the Shadow Priest. It seems there are some adventurous zombies around here. Oh. Okay, that seems to be a rather bad place to be. And it appears that our lizard reinforcements actually cannot be taken down. Okay. Fair enough. Oh. So not so dead after all. And we should have this remove disease if it were available for us. And monsters nearby.
Well. Looks like this lock needs some special attention. All done.
My pack is too heavy. It's difficult to carry.
So apparently we need to get rid of some of the items. Would this be good for Nishka? Probably.
Is there something you wish?
And perhaps we don't really need those dark steel items, etc.
Everybody, follow me.
Gloves of yellow rose. Attack bonus, so good.
Yeah?
Okay, so he's not a monk.
Yes, that is so.
So could we rest now? No monsters nearby. Perhaps we should get a bit backwards here. And perhaps we could rest now. Okay, so I guess we need to go out. Which is of course... okay. Apparently no need. And let's remove the disease. And save. And we are good to go. And after the priest's quarters... oh, there is a door. I guess these are the monsters close by. And of course it's rather nice that every one of us has its own target.
Let's see. Take that.
Okay, once again only just one room. Okay, and apparently we do have zombies in here as well.
That's all you got?
Okay, and let's see what we have in here. Zombies once again. And we have a battle raging in here.
Time for a little fun.
Okay, let's see if we could have a bit of rest. Okay, good.
Yes.
Walk in my step. Follow me. Perish is
See what they're made of! All right.
Okay. And apparently we all get in. So we have a couple of chests, one sarcophagus.
How can I help?
And apparently some traps. So we still have to explore that middle route out there. Oh, there.
Is there something you wish?
Yes.
Okay.
And enemies nearby. So basically it means that there is something beyond these walls. Relatively close. So I think we should be able to rest when we get a bit more here. But it seems that this dungeon is by no means explored thoroughly. Let's see if we could rest in here. Okay, good. And let's save once again. And then let's get going. Oh, that's a lot of zombies. Ah, that's quite a lot of zombies. And apparently we cannot call lightning. Okay, well, apparently we can actually call it. And apparently those zombies came from the door. Well, that was quite a battle, actually. Yeah, and enemies nearby. So once again we need to pull back and heal a bit. Okay, still enemies nearby. So I think we will take the door to that area first.
Let's see what they're made of.
And where did these guys come from? And more of them. Okay. So let's remove disease. And let's have Kelgar coming in here.
In my step.
And hopefully we can rest now. So I have to say that there is surprisingly a lot of monsters in this area. Skeletal corpse. Okay. So that's it for that room. We have next door over here. And it looks like we have some monsters waiting on the other side.
Walk in my step. Follow me.
Okay, lizardmen. And now how to talk with Slan. Okay. Ah. Let's move it here. A bit easier to read. Okay, so here we go. That's quite a few lizards.
Slan, you bring these warm bloods to our lair? Why?
They say Slan's warriors fought with Slan against the dead who walk. In return, only ask to speak to Chief, and Slan honors bargain.
Slan is foolish, but bargain cannot be broken. What do you want, warm blood? Humans need boats to walk on water. If we break boats, humans go away.
Well, that's one way to reason.
Warmbloods think all lizard folk are the same. Always want to kill us. Clan not interested in warmbloods, but not want to take risk. We must chase them from our land. Warmbloods in village will always cause trouble. The clan must make them leave.
Perhaps we could use our diplomacy skills.
We not trust humans, and clan not big enough to attack. Maybe humans go away if we break boats.
Yeah.
If you promise this, clan will stop attacks. But if Warmbloods hurt member of clan... Chief trusting you. Do not fail, or Warmbloods will suffer. Go now.
I hope you know what you're doing. You may have talked down that lizard, but you don't know if the village elder will go for it.
The important thing is that we have come halfway in this, which is more than the villagers were willing to do. There is enough room in Highcliff for both tribes, lizardmen and villagers.
Trust me. If you were able to get this tribe to listen to you, the elder should be no problem.
Huh? We should have just stormed this place and settled the matter. But can't change that now, though, can we?
Okay, so let's see. If we get to the village straight away, based on the music at the very least. And yeah, actually quite close to the Mosah. Okay. Well, we are not going to go back to the castle. That's just too much of work to do. Okay. So. Okay. Well, that's rather nice that all of the characters related to quests are brought here. Okay, and yeah, so let's see if we can find the good captain somewhere around here. Well, he was there the last time. Or perhaps we should speak to the elder. Okay, and probably the ship will be hunted.
The shard you have found, show it to me.
Yes, Sierra? Sierra? Is that what you sought?
No, it is much more. Forget the betrayer. Forget our vengeance. These shards, they must all be found. Whatever forces you need, we shall grant you. But these shards must be ours.
Of course, Sierra. It shall be done.
So it seems we have at least two parties after us.
Dalrin. Lord Dalrin now, I hear.
Who's there?
Come now. You remember? Has it really been so long?
You... But you died at the battle at West Harbor.
Delayed, perhaps. My imprisonment was most distressing. But dead? Now how could I die with so much left unfinished? And there is so much more left to do.
Okay, so is that the third party? But apparently we got to Neverwinter without too much of a hassle.
Suppose it's possible for a city built by humans. Can't say I care for it though. You want a proper city, you build down, not up.
This place feels unnatural. The wood and stone,
I wish you'd both be silent. The entire trip was just one long whine from the two. Oh, me stomach feels funny. This water is so unnatural and deep. Not like the swamp of dead people. Not that I've got great memories of this place, but it's home. So, where are we going first?
Not sure I can stomach any food yet. A stiff drink and a good tavern brawl. On the other hand, I say lead the way. Besides, I'd welcome a stable bed after being trapped on that filthy excuse for a boat.
Okay. And Sunken Flagon, Smith's City Watch. Okay, I guess that's pretty much everything we are going to need. And Duncan.
Well now, what can I do for you? Bit of venom for the belly, perhaps? Or maybe a tankard or two to shave the edge off your day? Uncle Duncan. That sounds a bit familiar. If you're here to collect on some debt, I'll tell you that Duncan's a drunk fool without 2 coppers to his name. Huh. Oh, that's so.
Okay.
Well, sometimes here at the docks, kin come rolling in, strange kin too, and they're asking for all sorts of things. Digging, eh? So the time's come, has it? Trouble's chasing on your heels, and you barely know why. Suppose Diggin told you less than half of what you need to know, then sent you packing. Don't take it hard. Done it to me twice in my life. All for good reason. I can probably guess why you're here, but why don't you go ahead and tell me anyway? Oh,
okay.
Nothing more than I did years ago. Plain silver near as we could tell. You and those shards were all that were left of that West Harbor battle.
Duncan, I thought you said that shard was magic, didn't you?
Trace of an enchantment on it is what that eel sand said, but nothing of importance. Probably residue from demon's fire, or maybe wizard magic.
Demon's fire? Sounds important to me.
And that, Sal, is why you are cleaning tables and I own this place. Those shards were magic, yes, a trace. But again, it was sand. And he's a fool. Anyway, barely worth mentioning. More sentimental value than anything else. That really why you came all this way? To hear about your mother? Yeah, your mother, Esmeralda. Since you were asking about the shards.
Okay.
What? Dagon's still keeping that inside? It's a wonder he doesn't crack down the middle. But you know, I have no call to say that. I think that's why he buried that first shard. And gave the other one to me. I think you might have been better off being raised by wolves if Dagon didn't share that. There's a lot I'm sure he never told you. But listen, it's his place to tell you, not mine. He'll tell you when he's ready, I think. But it's best you hear it from him. Let's stick to the shards for now. A hedge wizard. Somehow set up shop on the docks. But it's tilling enough, he can only run a business down here in the crack of Neverwinter. Got a dry wit, and it'll always rub you the wrong way. So his name's well chosen. Still, I suppose I trust him enough. And having a wizard close by certainly tends to keep fools from causing too much trouble. Well, me and Dagon took the shard to him back when he lived in the merchant quarter, before his run of bad luck. But he couldn't get much from it. Just faint traces. Here. I've always kept it close for some reason. Didn't want to leave it out of my sight. Seemed unremarkable. But I find that sometimes time will tell. Had Sand examined it a long time ago, but he turned up nothing. Well, it's worth a shot. But don't pay him any coin in advance, that's all I'll say.
Ah, it seems I've arrived just in time to deflect the usual barrage of slander from the local innkeeper.
Sand.
Yes, it is good to see you're still sober enough to recognize me, Duncan. Past the stale beer, vinegar, faint sweat, failed aspirations, unwashed tunic. I thought perhaps you had already had one tankard too many for the day, but why, your guest here has the smell of a harbin, and I thought Duncan was keeping company too good for him. Now I see I was right.
Still passing off those 2 copper fair-weather charms to the...
You have no appreciation for my talents, and after all I've done, to think you could survive a fortnight without my ale purgative. Why, you would be buried in the tombs with the rest of the Neverwinter traitors. But enough about you and your adventurous exploits on the tavern floor. I heard my name mentioned, and...
This here's Kin.
I'm not really seeing the...
And we need your help concerning the shard. Both...
Shard? That chunk of silver you showed me so long ago? Besides, as I recall, you said the piece of junk had sentimental value. Besides, didn't your uncle or cousin or brother or whatever make off with the other shard?
It found its way back, so to speak. We need you to look at both...
Oh, very well. Give them here and let me see what my keen arcane senses can determine.
And I'm rather certain that there will be an attack rather soon.
Well, it seems to have some resentment to being scryed. That is quite different than last time. Are you sure these are the same shards? The power in them? Why, it's definitely stronger than last time.
Oh, so now they're magical. I'm not paying you for two failed divination.
It's not a matter of divination, you one-tankard drunk. There is something about these shards. Without knowing their history, even my considerable talents cannot unlock their mysteries.
You're right. Sorry I pointed out the fact you were...
And I didn't mean to bring up your excessive drinking, Duncan, and your long list of failed aspirations. It was uncalled. Taking them to any other wizard in town would be useless until we learn more about their past. You need a sage, and you need them examined quickly, so... You could try and speak to Algernon, but I don't think you'd have much luck reaching him. Black Lake District is closed. Algernon lives in the Black Lake District, you see, and now he's trapped there. The watch has it locked tight. No one going in or out, no messages in or out, even for the noble.
I heard about that. Lord Dalrin was killed, wasn't he? I've heard rumors, but no official word of what happened.
As have I. Not only are the Watch not talking about it, but they even called in the Cloak Tower mages to investigate, which means sorcery.
Demons? Closest I've ever come to demons is Dagon's tales about the battles down south near West Harbor, when there was that trouble with the King of Shadows.
Some sorcerer, I believe, had a number of demons and shadows at his beck and call. Not many tales left about that period.
But you say this Algernon might know more?
Well, if you're not a member of the Watch, so it seems like you have no choice but to let me examine the shard.
Wait, Watch or secret route? Not bad ideas. Either way, hell, there's Marshal Cormac. He's currently at the City Watch Post.
Okay.
I know he's in bad need of an extra sword arm down at the docks. Yes, I heard he got back to Neverwinter recently. Surprised he even made it with the troubles I've heard around.
Trust me, you don't know the half of it.
Cormac's a harborman too. And folks of the harbor are as close to kin as you can get out. He might be able to take you into the Watch. And from there, speaking to Algernon shouldn't be too hard. If you want to find another route into the Black Lake District, that means dealing with other folks that try to control the dock.
Oh, there's an idea, Duncan. They probably were behind the Watch closing the Black Lake District in the first place.
Well, she's got thugs all over the docks. But finding...
There's Caleb. He used to try to get me to pay him gold for protection before I told him about the wards I'd inscribed on the building that caged the guardian elementals. Long story, but quick resolution.
Caleb, maybe. But I don't trust that harbor rat to give you a fair deal. And the price will be steep, in bodies or coin.
Doesn't sound like someone we...
Obviously, you've never dealt with the Watch in Neverwinter, Kelgar. Dealing with Caleb...
Still, the chances are simply talking to Caleb will make you want to kill him, so it seems a clear win to me. If you do speak to him, though, be sure to do it downwind.
That's pretty much how it's... You can find Cormac in the Watch Post.
And the party is starting to take sides.
Caleb should be lounging around the corner east along the main road. Just follow this...
I'll mark both on your map.
Well, you can certainly find your way into trouble from here. Should you need my expertise, simply ask. But just in case, bring a great deal of gold as well.
Well, there you have it. Talk to Caleb or Cormac. Cormac is at the Watch Post near the Dolphin Bridge. The docks isn't exactly a bastion of piety and faith. All the more reason you'll find your work cut out for you. But while you're here, feel free to... Also, any friend of yours is a friend of mine. Your companions are welcome to stay here as well. They're all welcome to make themselves at home whenever they're not traveling with you. That way you'll know where to find them if you need their help later. Sound good?
Okay, and... Well,
Yep,
let's
a lot of
ask about
stories hanging
those.
on these walls. Shed a lot of my own blood, and others in the past. Now it all goes into the flagon. Well, if you can call it that. Me and some old friends, now gone, made quite a company along the coast. There were 5 of us to start, but they wouldn't go anywhere. And now Dagon, he may have some tales for you. About your mother, too.
Okay. And let's have a small chat with Saul. Okay. Well, apparently he's not in mood for chat. Bishop.
I didn't ask for your company.
Okay, well, ain't he polite one? Yeah, I think that's the party. And I think as we are Paladin, we are heading for the City Watch. Okay, so there is the smith. Sand shop. Oh. So, they didn't attack in the inn, but rather outside of it. So was that all? And apparently not too much help from the City Watch. Lieutenant Rowe, Marshal Cormick, some thugs. Okay. So we are becoming rather good people, apparently. Okay. Okay. So we are becoming some shop protectors. Is this actually any good? Well, that diplomacy bonus is nice.
How can I help?
And harvest cloak.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that is so.
So let's get to the shop. And probably a wise course of action is to save before going on there. That wolf. Perhaps could Elani actually talk to him? Okay. Sky mirror. Okay, so a level up is always nice. So we are getting to close to 100 hit points at this pace.
How can I help?
And here I think we will take the recommended. And well, perhaps that dodge actually will be rather nice. And concentration most certainly. Spot survival, yeah. Listen. Well, yeah, let's take those and then Kelgar. This should be relatively easy. And over 100 hit points. By the way, we should have some more spells. Dominate animal cure. Well, perhaps that flare will be good in some instances.
Walk in my step.
Okay, good. And let's have the map back and get going. So it's Sand Shop, City Watch. That's, by the way, quite a lot of City Watch over here. So let's get in. And is Risa the merchant? Okay. Okay, so I guess we're in for a battle. Rather rude. Well, That was rather efficient. So, perhaps we do run into some other thugs here in this area. But let's see. Quite a few of those city watchmen around here as well. So let's head back to the militia barracks, or city watch barracks. Some type of boots of speed would be rather nice in these running episodes. Okay. But I think we will take on Caleb on next episode, so this is everything for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post comments, give advice, ask questions and so on. Have a great rest of the day. QualityRPGs out.